Wholeness, balanced vibrations. How y'all doing today? Sunday, self care day, or self care Sunday. I am Bliss. Couple of downloads for you. This is primarily for the collective. If you feel drawn to watch this, then it's for you. If you don't feel drawn to watch this, then it's not for you because it's there's been a lot going on. The energies are swirling as we enter this full moon, and collective, you know that you are being pushed and pulled in a multitude of directions right now, and this is just words of encouragement, solidarity. It means I'm going through it just like all of us are. But I'm gonna start with the answer that I received. Then I'm gonna give you the prayer that I prayed, and then I'm gonna give you another download because it just came like in several different parts. So let's start with the answer. Uh, let's start off by giving all praise, all appreciation, and gratitude to the Most High. I want to thank my ancestors, my angels of the highest light, the archangels, my guardian angels, my manifestation angels, Mother Gaia, the Fae, the elementals, my star family, my entire spirit team. It's a big team, but I love each and every one of them. And this is daily that I am assisted by my spirit team. Daily. Sometimes it's moment by moment. But in saying that, the answer that I received was now y'all know I got different vision. Fast and pray, stay in a sweet way, let kindness be the order of the day. That's the answer that I received. Fast and pray, stay in a sweet way, let kindness be the order of the day. What I prayed was, Most High, I do not know how to totally not judge. I need help with this. I do not know how to fully forgive everything. I need help with this. That was the prayer that I prayed. And that was the answer that I received. Fast and pray, stay in a sweet way, let kindness be the order of the day. When and that was it was immediate. I mean, immediate. I was still in prayer when I received the answer, and I didn't just receive it. I felt it, and when the yoke broke, it was being in a brand new day. It was that much difference between before I said the prayer and immediately when the last word left my lips. It's like entering a brand new day. It was that significant of a feeling. And now the next part. So the next part is because I've been working on myself, working on everything, the silent work, the internal work of becoming my highest vibrational expression of myself. And I was vividly reminded that it is a choice, that when you overcome things that are detrimental to you, or not necessarily detrimental. I'm going to say that keep you in a lower vibration than you want to be. So if you are wanting to improve, and you want to raise your vibration up to the point where you are the highest vibrating version of yourself, there's things that you go through, and there's things that you recognize that you no longer need in your life. For me, it was a number of things, and this is in a relatively short period of time. I'm talking a few months, you know, uh, and there was a number of things that I decided that I no longer wanted in my life. Boom, 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 boom. Just go down the list. And so here recently, when the cravings started coming back, and I was reminded of my desire to become my greatest version, or remember my greatest version, and to vibrate highly instead of at a low vibration. Low vibration, anyway, don't need to get into the low vibration, but so in wanting to vibrate higher, and to be the best version of myself, I stopped doing things that were preventing me from being in a high vibration. And it's not ascension is not a straight line. So when you're raising your vibration, and when you're remembering uh, what's the greatest outcome. So what do I have to do for my greatest outcome? What do I have to do to raise my vibration? It's not a straight line. So you may let's just say alcohol. You may decide to stop drinking alcohol because it lowers your vibration. It puts you into a mindset, and physically you may feel, not your best when consuming alcohol. So when I decided to stop consuming alcoholic beverages, there was a period where I didn't drink, and then I would go back to it, stop again, a little while later, go back to it, stop again, until I no longer had a taste for it. I literally did not have a taste for alcohol. Right now, I do not have a taste for alcohol. But it was not a straight line. Having said that, so there are certain things that will lower your vibration. If you participate in it, it's going to lower your vibration because it's a low vibrational activity. What's a high vibrational activity? Laughter is a high vibrational activity. Uh, Having fun, dancing, these are high vibrational activities, especially if it's your intent to have fun or raise your vibration. Like I said, not going to focus on low vibrational activities. You know what they are just as well as I do. But here recently, I've had cravings coming up because I smoked cigarettes for a long time, almost 40 years, if not 40 years, a long time, daily smoker. At the height of my addiction, I was 2 packs a day. Uh, but when I decided to to stop smoking, once again, it wasn't a straight line. It was, I backed off of it changed the form of the tobacco that was smoking, uh, and then stopped. Then I would revisit it and stop again, and to the point, like I said. So now it's like I'm done with it. I don't want to pick up a habit that I put so much energy into stopping because it's counterproductive. It's self sabotage for me to pick up or go back to an addiction that I already defeated. And so when I said the prayer, the answer that I received was what assisted me in stopping myself from going back to that addiction, returning back to self sabotaging and negative aspects of an old version of myself that I've already completed that journey. So ascension is not a straight line. Raising your vibration is not a straight line. You are going to have hiccups. You're going to have hurdles. And it's a daily decision. Every day that I wake up, I decide to be the best version of myself. I decide to serve and work for the Most High, the God of gods, the creator of all, source, whatever you want to call it. That is a daily decision. And it is a daily decision not to participate in activities that I used to participate in the past that lowered my vibration. And so where I'm at now is, like I said, it's today I'm winning. It is my intent to win the decision not to participate in self sabotaging activities every day. It is a daily decision. So I just wanted to share that with the collective to let you know that you are not by yourself, that many of us are raising our vibrations, and we are consciously deciding not to continue that cycle of self sabotage. It has to do is remembering who you are. When you remember who you are, that's a beautiful journey. Beautiful part of that journey, and I think that's it on this particular transmission. If there's another part to it, I'll make another video. But love yourself, love on yourself. Me, myself, and I. Treat yourself like you want to be treated. Don't rush on yourself. Take your time with yourself. Get to know yourself. Get to love yourself, and remember who you are. Prayer works. I'm just gonna keep saying it. It works for me. Prayer works. When it's very trying and the craving is hit, prayer works. Prayer works. Like I said, cigarettes was a hard one for me because I smoked for so long. When did I start smoking? 1990, 1991. So yeah, long time. And the cravings hit. The cravings hit. But it's like I said, for me, it is a decision that all the aspects of smoking and here's the thing. I enjoyed smoking. I really enjoyed smoking. I enjoyed smoking cigarettes, uh, coffee, cigarette. Have a drink, cigarette. Have a good meal afterwards, cigarette. You know what I'm saying? When I was in a relationship, after doing adult activities, cigarette. Before adult activities, cigarette. So it was like everything as far as my daily routine involved a cigarette at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? I'm at work, take a cigarette break. Come on. It's like it was entwined. It was in my life, like fully integrated in my life. When I used to wake up in the morning, it wasn't too long after my eyes were open that I had to have a cigarette. So it was not a straight line quit. It wasn't a cold turkey quit. It was cold turkey as far as I didn't go to another nicotine product like gum or a patch or anything like that. It was just tobacco, but it was still a strong addiction. I ain't even gonna front on that. And I had a few addictions, but the tobacco was the strongest one. Uh, but like I said, it's doable. It's doable. Prayer works. If you want something out of your life that you feel is pulling you in a negative direction or lowering your vibration, prayer works. It works. It works very quickly. The spirit realm is more real than this physical realm that you know. You just forgot. This is what I keep telling you. When you remember who you are, I'm gonna do a separate message on that. It's called the Game of the Gods. All right, I'm Bliss. I love you, and prayer works. All right, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.